Got here at Venture, Indiana, the first week here in January, out in the woods. It's about 40 degrees out. It's really nice. So if you watched my last video, I was making a lot of birdhouses, and I'm on the very back corner of our property here, these woods, and you can see down that way it's bordered by farm field, and then from here to the road, and that's my truck up there, if you can see it. I got farm field on this side. So what I was thinking about doing was taking all those birdhouses and putting them on just the edge of this wood line here, putting them out on posts. But that's not what I'm doing today. I'm going to try to walk across this ditch without slipping. So you see we got a little trail coming up across this ditch into our woods here. What I'm doing today is I put out a antler trap for deer. Never done it before. I think I'm a little bit early. Local intel has told me that you want to do this, you want to start doing this in February. It's the first week of January, so I might be a bit early, but anyway, here it is. So I got a mineral block there, and I got a V shape with a piece of fence. That fence is 6 foot long, so the sides are probably not quite 3 foot long, by the time you wrap around the posts and stuff. But I got three posts there, and then I got a couple bungee cords. It didn't quite turn out near as neat as I had kind of pictured in my mind. I kind of threw that together pretty quick, but it is what it is. We'll see if it works. To tell you the truth, I'd be happy just to see a bunch of deer tracks around here on the ground when I come back and see that mineral block gone. Then I know I got deer coming in here. I probably need to get a deer cam, but so we'll come back and check on that here in the next couple of weeks. And check it a few times during the shed season, see if we find anything. It'd be pretty cool. I'd be happy just to get one, to tell you the truth. But like I said, I'd also be happy just to see the deer found it and was able to feed on it. I'm just going to walk back up through the woods here and kind of check things out. It's really wet. We've had a ton of rain, a lot of water out. That's why I parked there on the edge of the field rather than driving into the woods, because I could get hung up even with a four-wheel drive truck. I've done that before. Not only did I get my truck hung up out here, I ended up getting 3 other trucks hung up out here. It's kind of funny. Wasn't really funny at the time, but after the fact it was funny. See all this water in here. This ground is, for the most part, pretty low. A lot of standing water in here. Hope to come out here this spring and summer and do a lot of metal detecting. I've metal detected out here a little bit, and I found a few cool things out here. I found a 1930s Ford hubcap last year. That was really awesome. It's in really good shape too. It was not all rusted out like you would think it would be. It still had the blue paint inside the Ford emblem on the hubcap, so it looked really good. I got that hanging on my wall in the garage. Found an old pair of scissors. Found a bunch of bullets. See, this is the road. You can kind of see where the road is. It kind of drives back through the woods. Don't want to be doing that today, though. Anyway, what else did I find back here? Found a cool pair of scissors. Found an old lock. Found that hubcap. And a bunch of junk. Nothing terribly great. The hubcap was by far the best find. I don't know if you can see these ruts here. This is where I got my truck hung up last spring. That's almost been a year ago. You can see it's still rutted up. We ended up, the only way to get out was to take a log chain and come along and winch it out, hook to a tree, winch it. When you run out of cable on that, hook it to the next tree. Yeah, you can see, boy, that's still, I need to get out here and work on that. So when I got stuck, it wasn't nearly so wet. It was really deceiving. I thought it was quite a bit more solid than what it was. So anyway, we got the antler trap out. And again, I don't know if that's going to work at all. But it was a fun little thing to come out and do on a Saturday, especially when the weather's so nice in January. You don't know how many. That's part of the reason why I came out and put it out when I did. You never know how many nice days like this you're going to have. This is an old building. This has been on the property for a long time, and this shed here had a lean-to that came out, and it was in pretty bad shape. So I cut that down, and I'm gonna take this building out sometime. And there's an old outhouse out here. I got rid of that. But this building is pretty cool. I'm gonna try to save all this wood siding. Let's see what's in here today. Might be a big possum. Might be a raccoon. You never know. Nothing in here today. And that other building you seen when I walked up, they had a big possum that was living in there. Found a giant bat in that building one time. Pretty neat. And underneath this big tangled mess of vines is a well. There's a pitcher pump on it. I need to clean that all off, and I want to get that pitcher pump out of there and maybe do something with it. It'd be kind of cool to have. And then metal detect all around in there if I can. But I'm not going to do all that today. So anyway, thanks for watching the video.